This is my boy Ivar. Yeah, I just wanted to get a good picture of him real fast. He's so fucking. Look at this. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. This is gonna be the first. This should be the first episode of Five Eye Gandhi and his reptiles. So right now I'm just showing you guys how I'm handling him, how I'm holding him, how he's moving, how he reacts. Not gonna go much into detail about him. He's a Burmese python. Uh, Granite or granite, however you want to pronounce it, is his het type. He's out 66% albino as well. I just see it in the little, you see these white patches here. That might be it. Hey boy. That might be it. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna feed him today. I'll show you guys a video of him eating, and I'll try and put both together. But yeah, this is my baby Ivar. Let me drop him on the floor so you guys can see how long he is. Hold on. I'm not gonna drop him on the floor and put him on the floor yet. I'm not dropping my baby. Let me just put him here. As you see, he does not like letting go. So it's kind of like a task. It's kind of like you gotta let them decide whether or not they want to do the exploration. But hold on, let me just drop him down here. You see his underbelly. Yeah, he reminds you of one. You ever see a lot of those animes or cartoons where they have a snake chasing them, trying to eat them, right? And then the snake. Oh, you can see that too. That's his slit. That's how people probe their snakes. You go into that slit, and then you put a damn them feet. You put a what you call it in them. You put like a prong or something in there, and then depending on how deep it goes, you'll know whether or not they're male or female. I'm trying to flatten him out a little bit more, but as you guys know, as you guys probably do not know, snakes do not like to flatten out. They only do that when they're on the move or when they're going to eat. Usually, that's what I know. So most of the time they say coiled up, which is why people don't get massive enclosures for them, because this guy gets about 10 feet long. And at the moment, let's put my hand here. Let me try to put from my elbow. As you see, he's already bigger than my forearm. From my hand to my forearm. Like he's probably like right here, roughly where the end of the where this recording ends at, or where the video ends, sorry. The length of that. So like all the way up. Let me see. Trying to change it, but I don't think I'll be able to change the angle. But yeah, it's probably like right above your elbow. Like, let me see if I can get a better one. So like, yeah, like, and this is not even him fully extended, so he's way longer. He's such a nice boy, honestly. Like, I really I did not think I would enjoy snakes as much as I do now, or would have ever. After getting this guy and having the rainbow boa that we had for a while, who got lost sadly, still waiting for her to come out of nowhere and just surprise us at like 6 feet long or so. But yeah, after having him, my experience with snakes are way different, way different. My outlook on them is different too. They're probably the better reptiles, in my opinion, for people to have as beginners. Like, snakes, in my opinion, are beginner pets. They like smaller places. Like, you won't have to ever put them in an enclosure that's as long as them. They require humidity, but not as high. They don't require like the 100 degrees that most of my reptiles need for a basking area. They don't require any lights either. You can do ceramic lights and such for heat, but they don't require that either. Also, what else makes them easier? They eat once a week. They're opportunistic, so I believe I can feed him 2 mice if I wanted to, or I could feed him 3 in a day or 3 throughout the week. But still, usually for them to stay, if you don't, for me right now, I'm only feeding him once because the person who I bought from, he said that he loved to he was a breeder, so he loves to make them as big as he can so they can get into the breeding process earlier. So he would feed his about 3 pinkies a day or 2 pinkies a day throughout the week, so more than once a week. So I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I don't want him to get too huge. I have not started his enclosure yet. Right now, he is in believe a 20-quart bin, a 20-quart bin, and that's good enough. Someone said they can do like a 60-quart or something like that. Something like that. Something simple. You don't have to put them in enclosures, but I love the aesthetics and things like that of enclosures and having my animals feel more at home, feeling more in the wild, feeling more natural to what they're used to. Even though he was this guy here is a captive bred, I believe. I believe he was born in captivity. So he's not used to probably the wild anyway, but still it makes him a little bit better. And the way that I'm doing his enclosure is going to help him with his shedding. He sheds amazingly when he does shed. He hasn't shed in a while, but he does shed, and it's amazing. He has the right amount of humidity, like it's very humid, and it's basically like a rainforest that he has. No lie, like he basically lives in the rainforest, and it's crazy because I have not done anything. Like I don't have to miss the cage or anything. Now there is a thing where they can get respiratory infection if it's too like moist in there. But I checked this thing; everything's like damp, but nothing's like soak. Like if I take the soil and squeeze it, not a lot of water is gonna come out. Some is because, like I said, everything's like damp, and it's like always raining in his court, which is crazy when you think about like how is it always raining in this place. Confuses the hell out of me. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a feeding for him. It's my baby. I love him so much. Like sadly, I am like one of those parents that when I get my first thing, I mean like the newest thing, I don't know if it's like parents, but the newest thing for me, like same as like kids. Oh my God, he has a whisker from my cat on his mouth. I think he just removed it though. Yeah, he moved it. But yeah, like he's my newest animal. So right now I'm just like doing all my taming with him and making sure he's good and everything. Like just typical thing that you do. Let me put this down. I'm gonna show you guys how big the mice is how big the mouse is that I'm gonna feed him. And then I'm gonna end the video, and then there'll be a separate video up, probably like 30 seconds or so. If I learn how to put these videos together at some point, whenever I get good at that. Yeah, so let me see. Let me prop this up right here like this. That's this whole bag of mice. So if you've got phobias for that, look away. But yeah, so this is basically in my hands. Let me pull it up a little bit. Hopefully he don't stop the camera. If he does stop it, it's because his body. But as you see, this is how big he eats, what he eats. So I'm going to defrost this, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit.